Girl, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am tired and I frankly don't know what to do. Um I really am trying my hardest. I really am. I really believe in myself. I really truly do. But and I don't want to let my mind win. I don't want my mind to overtake me and for it to for me to go deeper and deeper inside that hole, but I'm tired. Um and I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm not gonna tell myself, "Oh, you feel good right now and everything is great and everything is like I am I'm not gonna like talk negatively, but it's like, yeah, I am not doing great right now. I am not doing great. Um I feel tired. I feel physically and mentally exhausted. Um, I show up for myself and I believe in myself, and in a way, like I make these videos and they help me a lot. And the way that I believe in myself is for me making these videos, I am helping someone else somewhere else. Like I have that strong belief in me that it's helping someone else know that they're not alone going through things either. But it's really difficult like mentally, where I do these things and I try to not like look at anything. Like I just upload it and like delete the app and I don't go in it anymore. But sometimes you're human, right? Sometimes you want like a little bit of like, oh, you're doing good, like yes, keep going, you're not just throwing it in a black hole and fucking letting it like into the abyss or something. And I every day I wake up and I am really like, yes, we're doing this because I definitely have to film this. And I want to show like the real side of things and like talking about this and doing this and like whatever it is. And when I see that it's not going anywhere yet, I get a little bit discouraged, but I have to have patience, obviously, because for you, if you look back, maybe it looks like, oh, bitch, but you like literally made this account like a couple of months ago and you started uploading frequently since the 1st of August. I know, but for me, it doesn't seem like that because I've been having YouTube channels since 2018, and I really started uploading in 2020. Um and I stopped in 2024, and then I started again this year with like really the strong belief of like, this is really what I have to do. This is really what I want to do, and this is how I can reach people and how I can help people and how I can love, in my way, how I can give love. And I have like all of these plans and things in my head that I want to do, and I want to help people, and all these things that I want to do, that it would like fulfill me as like a human being, that it would be like, wow, I'm really helping people in this way and in that way. And right now, the way I can do it and the way that I can handle it, even if maybe for you it doesn't seem like much, is making these videos. um in this moment, I don't have all the resources and tools that I would love to have to give people food, or help children, help other people, and go to my island and help people there, and like schools and elders and the in-betweens and everything. Because that is the thing that I truly really want to do, is like go give speeches and go help people and like open open things, organizations that help people and stuff like that, you know? And sometimes I just feel really small, and sometimes I feel like tired. I just feel really tired because I just feel a lot. It's like I feel everything, and I feel all the pain and the hurt and the this and the that, and it's like I want to help, I want to help, I want to do this, I want to do that, but it's like it's also overwhelming to me. And then at the end of the day, I'm like sitting here talking to myself, you know? And it does hurt sometimes, and it does hurt when you feel like you're like stuck or something. You feel like you're not making any steps, but you are though. You're literally making really big steps, but it just doesn't feel like that for you, you know? Um because it's like you want things to happen, you want to see them, but it's like by the little things that you're making, you're gonna achieve that big thing, you know? And I know it's really annoying, but it's like patience, you know? Um and I don't want to run out of patience, but I think right now in this moment, it's hard, and I'm sitting here right now, and I'm all alone, and I don't want to say I feel empty, but that's what I feel a little bit, because it's like, am I doing the right thing? There's nothing showing me that I'm on the right path or not. You know what I mean? Like, it's just intuition. There's nothing telling me that I'm on the wrong path. There's nothing telling me that I'm on the right path. It's just, oh, okay, like I feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I try to be grateful every single day for the things that I have, and I am really grateful, because if you would have known where I was 1 year ago, if you would have known how I grew up, you would be happy for me, like having my own studio and my own things, um but it's like I have to let everything go, and I know that I have to let the materialism and everything go. And it's like I'm saying that because it's like I know that I'm here right now, but I am still like, but I want like a separate bedroom, and I wish I had like at least two bedrooms, one for my hobbies and one my own bedroom and my living room. And you know it's like I've been practicing that, like just being grateful, just being grateful for the things that I have, just being grateful for having a roof over my head and having the ability to do this, whenever I want, having the ability to like have food and eat, and things just come really easily to me, Um, Monday, for example, like what day is it today? Today is Wednesday. Monday, I babysat a baby for my friend, and then she came and she treated me to some food, and I didn't have to cook, so I was really grateful for that. And those are the little things that sometimes we take for granted. Um so yeah, but I am really tired. I am tired. And I do feel sometimes really motivated to do things, and like to conquer the world, and like to go outside and do this and do that. And I do have like things planned and stuff. Like I go out here and there, and I socialize with my friends and stuff. Um but it's like the thing that I want to do itself, there's no rule book to this. There's no like, oh, this is exactly what you have to do for you to achieve this, and this is exactly what you have to do to like feel good every single day and whatever. Yeah, it's like sometimes I really don't know why I feel this way. I'm just tired. I'm just physically and mentally tired, and sometimes I really just don't want to have to deal with anything. I just don't want to do anything. I was so excited because I started sewing again, but I don't want to right now. I really just don't. I really don't know what I want to do, and like I'm proud of myself that at least I have the ability and the courage to film this and to just be real and just to say what is happening and to upload it, um but it's like I'm really mentally tired, I'm really physically tired, and I think I maybe should take a nap or something. I don't know. um but I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's because I want to do all of these things, and I want to be able to do all of these things, where it's like I have a lot of love to give, but I feel like I am not fulfilling that, like, yeah, I am loving my girlfriend and I'm loving my friends, and I hope you can feel the love that I'm spreading through every video. um but it's like I want to do more than that. I want to, like, I want to have things. I want to be abundant in things so I can like give it, it's it's never for me, it's always for you, you know and I always loved doing that. I always loved giving. And I think in a lot of ways, like when I was growing up, it was taken advantage of, because I gave too much and it wasn't being seen or something, And people would think I'm stupid or naive and stuff because I was just helping people or doing things or loving people without seeing the bad intentions or what they are doing to me, and I just wanted to be seen. I just wanted to, you know, yeah, that's it basically. But I always did it with my love, with my heart, and that's all that I want to do. That's literally what will fulfill me too, is to give all of the things that I have, and I have a lot of love to give. But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of everything. Um, I have a lot of things going on. I have like therapy that's gonna like start full force, and I have like people coming here too. And yesterday I talked to mm, um my therapist, but it's not like my like it's like someone that I talk to before I start everything, because she's like the coordinator. I don't know how you say it, but it's like I talk to someone at the place where I'm gonna get therapy, and she told me to tell the people that come here like weekly to check up on me and to help me with these things and stuff, help me, like, because they wanna put me in like this program, like volunteer work and everything. But she told me like it's gonna be too much, like I already, whenever I have to go to therapy or to talk or to do something, my whole day just goes on stop mode, and the day before I'm already stressing, the day of I'm stressing, and afterwards I'm feeling really low. And I think that's what's happening today too, because yesterday I had a talk, and tomorrow I have to talk to my psychologist, and they're gonna come here, someone else, like the people that come weekly. And it's just too much for me. It drains all my energy, and it's their job, so they just go and do their job and stuff, but I stay with it. Like, it impacts me heavily, and I don't like people coming here. It's like this is my sacred space, this is my safe space, and I don't want anyone in here actually. And I already like talked about my boundaries, and I already told them like before, like, I want to stop this, but they insisted to stay and stuff. And they insisted too for me to have like weekly talks, bi-weekly talks with my psychologist, where I'm like, listen, I don't need that anymore because I'm gonna start in the city that I am. I'm gonna get my psychologist here, and the psychologist that they want me to talk to is in another city, like the city that I lived before. But I'm already being transferred to this place where I'm living right now, the psychologist and the therapist here, So I told them that, and they just didn't listen to me. And I'm gonna, my yesterday she told me, like, just tell them that I said that it's gonna be too much, and like maybe they can come once a month or something, but it's just stop it, like just focus on this, because I really put everything on hold. Like my mental just gets blocked, because I have to like go to an appointment and like talk about my past and stuff and how I'm feeling mentally, and I don't always like that. Um so yeah, and I know that a lot of things that are happening in my life right now are things that happen. Like I think a lot about the past 10 years that I was in a relationship. I think a lot about my childhood. I think a lot about my parents, and I think a lot about a lot of things, and a lot of things hurt. And I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to heal, and I'm trying to do my best. And we are doing our best. You are doing your best. We're doing the best we can. And it's okay to be tired. And you're not lazy, you're not anything. If you have to take a nap, take a nap, girl. Take it easy. Put yourself first. I never put me first. I always was busy with everyone else but me. I was busy with everyone else but me, and this is my moment to be busy with myself and know myself. But I just don't want it to go to the ugly route. And with the ugly route, I mean, I don't want it to go like I'm gonna isolate myself, and I'm gonna do all of these things, and I'm gonna like heavily smoke, or I'm gonna like go out and drink, and I'm gonna use medication that I don't need, and all of that. Um I don't want that, so I'm just taking it easy. I'm meditating. I'm trying to breathe and see where these feelings are coming from, and that's it. And we can do it together. And I really, with all that is in me, believe in myself, and I know that these videos are not in vain. Like, do you say that? Like, they're not for nothing. And I know the people, or the person that has to hear this and is here right now with me, listening to me and watching me, that you're supposed to be watching this. And I know that someone is watching this, and I believe in myself. And no matter for how long, I will see zero views or whatever, I know one day that one person that has to listen is gonna listen, you know? And I really believe in myself, and I'm not gonna let myself or you down. I'm gonna keep being here. And maybe I'm sounding very delusional right now, because it's like I am talking to myself right now, but I know I am not. I know I am not talking to myself. I know this is being watched right now, and I am really grateful. I'm really grateful. I'm really, 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 truly, 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 truly grateful. And in this moment right now, like, I have 3 subscribers, and most of my videos have zero views. But it's only, what do I say? Like, I don't know what I want to say. It's like only something that my eyes see, that my eyes perceive. But I know, and I've seen it and I felt it, that people are watching me. People are hearing me, and you feel me. And you feel me. And you feel me. we are on the same frequency, and that's all I'm grateful for too. Like that people are here watching this, that we understand each other, you know? And I am really grateful too because I know you hear that English is not my first language, but I'm really trying. Like I most of the time I speak a lot of English because I speak English with my girlfriend too. Um but I live in the Netherlands and I can speak Dutch too, and sometimes we speak Dutch to each other, but I don't really like speaking Dutch like that. Like it's not like I dislike it, but I just don't prefer it. So I prefer speaking English. Um, and I come from Curacao. My first language is Papiamento. My second language is Spanish because my mom is from Venezuela, and I live in the Netherlands. I grew up here actually, and when I was 10, I went back to Curacao, and I came back to the Netherlands in 2019, and I've been living here for 6 years. And I'm really grateful for the time that I had here, or I have here, even though it's been a roller coaster. But this is my first time living alone. This is my first time living alone. I've been living alone for February, March, April, May, Juni, Juli, August, September. For 8 months now. Precisely 8 months, actually. And I'm really grateful, and I'm healing, and we're healing together. I don't know what stage of your life you're at right now, but I see you, I hear you, I feel you. Um, and yeah, I'm almost 27. But I don't really do birthdays anymore. Um, I'm just grateful and privileged enough that I can see another day and get new opportunities and lessons, and I'm just really grateful. That's all. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for you watching this. I'm grateful for me talking right now and sharing what I have to share, and it just feels really good that even though my human logical mind is like, girl, you're talking to myself, my soul, my heart knows that I am not alone, you know? And now you know a little bit more about myself. Um like every single video, like I say some things already that you get to know me more and more, but I don't think I ever said where I came from and stuff. But yeah, like I really love my island. I really miss it a lot. I haven't seen my family in 3 years now. I have two little nephews, um, and one of them I haven't even seen. Like he's already 1 years old, and I haven't seen him. The other one is like um, 4 or 3. I think he's 4, and I haven't seen him since he was 8 months old. And I have my little sister that, like, she's just like my baby. Like it's like I gave birth to her. And she's 12. My other sister that has the two kids, she's gonna be 21 tomorrow, the 16th. Um, and my mom, and my father, this year I got in contact with him again after 7, 8 years without seeing him or talking to him. I mean, I did talk to him, but like with a lot of rage. I would say a lot of things. Um, and I would just not forgive him, and I had a lot of anger in me towards him. Um, but we, I guess, reconciled this year. It's been still a little bit weird for me because I've never really had that strong bond with my father. It was always really turbulent. Last time I really had a strong bond with him was before I was, mm, think between the age, yeah, when I was little, like when I was little, and then till like the ages of 9, 10, because I remember being really uncomfortable for him to like kiss me on my cheek. So I stopped that. And since then, like, we just grew apart while still living together in the same house. Um, so yeah, a lot of things happened with that. My mom, love her with all my heart. Um, they have done their best. I'm not trying to be emotional or something, but um, it's like, you want your mom to have been there in a lot of things, and I've been there for her emotionally. Um, and a lot of things I did myself. Like, I have always been really independent, and yeah, these past 6 years that I've been living here, they were rough. I obviously was living with my ex, and he was there for me for things too, but for a lot of things, it was me. It was me doing most of the things. Um, Afterwards, just really in the end of the whole relationship already, he started doing things that I always wanted him to do already, um like wash the dishes or like cook something or like clean the house or something. But it was already too late. It's like when you walk away, they start really noticing you, but it was already too late. And I've done a lot of things alone, a lot of things. Um, and a lot of things hurt. Sometimes I'm really hurt because I'm like, I just want my mom, I just want my father. But even though they're alive, mm, the way I want them to be there for me is not feasible or something. And they're there for me in their own way. So I'm grateful for that. Um, and that makes me the person that I am. And I'm really proud of myself. I really am. I'm proud of myself because I came a really long way. Um, but sometimes you just want your parents, and they're not together. A lot of things happened. Sometimes I get frustrated because I'm like, how do I do this and how do I do that? I'll figure it out myself. I haven't had curtains in like 8 months since I've been here because I just don't know how to put them. Um, I'm really grateful that I had my girlfriend to build all of these other things for me and stuff, and I had like this beautiful woman that helped me. This like woman that was helping me where I was living. She is like a Dutch woman, and like she made the effort to come all the way here. She didn't even have to, and she was like, "We're gonna build this thing together." And she built my closet. I have like beautiful, awesome people in my life. Um, but sometimes, obviously, like I want my mom, but my mom, I don't know. I feel like she never really listened to me. And I tried to be like grateful for the ways that she was there for me and she is there for me and stuff, but we just don't talk like that. I feel like I can't talk to her because everything is really negative. Everything is really always her talking about other people, her gossiping, her complaining, her this and that, and it's like I can't, like, mentally I can't do that anymore for myself because I'm in another headspace, and I talk to her so much, and I really had a lot of patience and everything. But I feel like sometimes you talk so much to someone, and it's not your job to fix them if they don't want to change. If they don't want to change, they don't change. They refuse to, and that's okay. It's not your job. And that's what I have learned, and it's the same way with my sister too, the one with the two kids. I haven't spoken to her because I felt like she just doesn't see how I'm there for her, and I felt like she was really ungrateful, and I couldn't handle it anymore because it's always negativity, negativity, and I was there too. So I understand, but I'm trying to help them. But I got myself out of my own mess. I got myself out of my own the thing that was keeping my reality stuck in that cycle. I got myself out of there. No one told me anything. you know So if I was able to do it, they are too. And if you're willing to change, you can change. And that's what I know. And that really makes me have peace because I know that things seem illusion. Is like it looks really hard and like really oof, like, oh my god, how am I gonna get out of this? But you are. And this feeling is not forever. Give yourself some space, give yourself some time. You're doing great, you're doing wonderful, and everything will be okay. And that's what I know for sure, because the miracle that happened to me that I live in right now is amazing. The fact that, look, there's this whole housing crisis here where it's like really fucking hard. I'm sorry for my language. Really freaking hard to get a house. And everyone was telling me it's gonna take a really long time for you to get a house. Like, you are probably gonna have to go to a refugee place, or like a opvang. I don't know how you say that, but somewhere where those people that women live and stuff. They a shelter for women. And everyone was telling me that, and I was really desperate because I really had to get out of my ex's like where my ex we were living together. It was not my ex's house because I was the main, like, I was on the contract because I found the house. But I there's this thing where you, um how do you say that, for you to get housing and stuff. But there's also, like, a time the more you are, signed up for it, the the higher your chance of getting a house gets for you to be number one. But there are thousands of people like reacting on that house. So the more, like, it's like something of like 10, 15 years and stuff for you to be number one, by the way. But they also have a raffle where it's like anyone is able to get a house. So I started to react on the housing with raffles and stuff for me to get a house. I was really like believing in myself, and I was like, I'm gonna get a house. And literally 3 months after I signed up for the website, um, I got this house, and it was just amazing. And 3 months later, I got my keys, and that's February of this year. So this house itself is like a miracle, because who would have thought? Like, people were really saying like, you either get a house like in less than 2 weeks, or you get a house and like you still keep reacting like after 3 years and you don't have anything. So that's how I know that my beliefs and the reality I live in is how I like see it and stuff, and how, like, I had faith. Basically, that's what I want to say. I had faith. I believed in myself. I believed in God. I believe that it is my time. Like, it is gonna happen, and I'm not gonna stay there. And oh, let me tell you, I felt really guilty. Um, I felt really guilty because even though I went through a lot of things with my ex, and it was like me towards him and him towards me. I am not saying that I was perfect or something. Um, obviously a lot of things did hurt, for like things that he did um hurt me in a really impactful way. um but I felt guilty because the house we were living in, we were sharing the rent, and the rent was like 1100 already, I think. It was definitely above 1000. So I was worried because I didn't have like a job, but he did, or he has. And I was like worried because I was like, because he was also reacting on housing and stuff. And I was like, if he gets a house, I'm gonna have to stay here, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to afford this house, because you also get government help to pay your rent. If you are below, like below the income and stuff, you get like help to pay your rent, but your rent has to be a certain amount. So your rent has to be maximum 850, and the house was more than 850, so I wasn't able to even get that help. um but I also didn't want him to stay in the house and pay 1100, because I know that that's also a lot of money even if you do have a job. So I felt really guilty, so I was really praying to God. I was really asking him. I was like, please, like, I know we got like, because the house we were living in was new building. And I was praying and I was telling him like, please, let the next house that he finds and that I find also be like a new building, and that it's like, um because I also want him to experience living in a new building again, and for him to not go somewhere that is like all raggedy and like not, like, even though I was in a lot of pain and stuff, I could not have myself hate him. That is just not in me. um and even though he told me that he hated me and everything, like, it's like, that is not my problem. Like, that's a reflection of yourself. You hate yourself, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's you, boo. But with me, no matter what you did to me, I want good for you, because I know even though you hurt me a lot and I hurt you too, I don't want any ill towards you. So I was asking and asking, and I was begging and pleading, and boom, I got this house, and I had to tell him that I'm gonna move out. He didn't react any way or something. He wasn't happy, or he wasn't happy or mad. It was really just neutral. It was like, all right, like, like, cool. Um and believe it or not, this is a new building, and I'm really happy about it. I felt guilty at first. Obviously, I felt really guilty because I was like, wow, and I really want him to also move out and be in a house where it's like a new building too. And he's gonna be 30, so I just want all the best for him. And things really hurt still, a lot. And I don't have to prove to anyone that I am not the person that I was like even 3 years ago. I know who I am. I know who I always was. I know that I am filled with love. I know that all that validation that I was seeking, like, I had to just seek within myself. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm healing. I'm loving myself. I'm taking care of myself in any way possible, in any way that I can do right now. And I'm having patience with myself. um and no matter how hard things seem, I know the light is just right there. No matter how dark it is, I know the light is just right there, because it's been proven to me over and over and over and over and over again. And things are not just a coincidence. I just don't believe in that. Things really happen in miraculous, weird freaking ways, that I can't even explain. So, yeah, girl, things are gonna be amazing. Don't doubt yourself. Don't stop believing in yourself. Keep showing up in any way that you can, because beautiful, amazing, grandiose, spectacular, gorgeous, miraculous things are coming your way, and they're right here, right now, knocking on your door. You just have to open it. All right. I believe in you. I love you, and thank you for listening to me.